this video today is going to be extremely like a lo-fi, type of video because this is not my normal setup, so the lighting's off, everything's off, but we're gonna talk Wicked today. I have on my Wicked fuzzy sweatsuit. Well, it's the top. I got the bottoms on that I got from Target. The braids are a little ode to Dorothy because Dorothy is in Wicked for good. And then I have, I don't know if you can tell, I have green eyeshadow on for Elphaba, so yeah. I'm so excited to talk to you about this movie and show you the things that I got from the concession stand. Now, I think each theater, like a Regal Theater or AMC, they all had different things you could buy. I went to an AMC theater, so these are the things that I got. But the movie was incredible. I will say, I'm not going to, well, if you're a Wicked fan, you already know. But if you've never seen Wicked before, go see the first Wicked before you see Wicked for good. Because it's not a standalone movie. It definitely needs the first Wicked movie behind it. I'm so excited. I don't know whether to do the movie review first or show the merchandise. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to show you a cup that I got there. They had two cups. They had a Elphaba and a Glinda cup. And I got, oh, my bangs are in my face. I hate that. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to get it out of my face. I don't know how. I got, this is the Elphaba cup, and this part is plastic, well, rubber. I think this part is rubber. That is the witch on the Yellow Brick Road. That is Elphaba. And then it's got a picture of Oz on the back of it with the Yellow Brick Road leading to Oz. And there she is. That is the topper. This actually comes off. It just fits on like that. So it does come off. If you don't want to, poke yourself in the eye while you're drinking out of it. But I don't remember how much this was. I think it was $24.99, and you got a drink with it. So, but that is the Elphaba cup. So let's start a little into the movie. If you've seen the first Wicked one, then you're going to know, how the movie starts. It started off a bit slow for me. When I say it's not a standalone movie, I think that if you go into it without seeing the other Wicked movie, you're gonna say, oh my god, this movie is so slow and so boring because it's just taking over from where the other movie left off. But I understand how they had to make it two parts because it was too long to make in one movie. I think it would have been longer than Gone with the Wind. But we have Glinda and Elphaba. And in the second movie, Elphaba has become the Wicked Witch of the West. The Wicked Witch of the East. No, her sister was Wicked Witch of the East. She is Wicked Witch of the West. I think. Wicked Witch of the East. We'll figure it out. Was she the Wicked Witch of the East? Wicked Witch of the West? No, I think her sister was. Anyway. It starts off where she is the bad Because Glinda is purple. She's still on the yellow brick road, but she's purple. And it's rubbery. If you can see that, it's like 3D rubbery. And then the little princess up here. And hers comes off too. So you don't poke yourself in the eye when you drink it. But I love that it's purple. I do. I love that it's purple. And it has us on the back of it as well, with the yellow brick road. See the yellow brick road? I do like that it's rubbery. I do. But that is the cup. Got that. Now, they did have a popcorn tin, and the popcorn tin was the book of the magical book that had all the spells in it. But when I looked at the tin, it was really weird how you had to open it, and I did not get it, and I wish now that I would have. I do. I wish now that I would have, because now I don't have it. And I want it. And last year they had 2 popcorn tins. That is Glinda and that is Elphaba. I call them little garbage cans, but they're actually the popcorn tins. And then this year they had another one. And it says Wicked on it. Wicked. Wicked. And then it has Glinda right here. And Elphaba right here. And again, I think this was $24.95. I think. And I think it came with the popcorn too. I think it was $24.99 and it came with the popcorn. And the last thing that I bought, well, I didn't buy this. I bought the cup, the 2 cups, and I bought the tin. My fiance bought this last item for me because I wasn't going to get it because it was $49.95. I'm like, I've already spent enough money. I'm not going to buy this. So he bought it for me. And I'm so glad he did. It is Glinda in her bubble. If you've seen the movie, then you know, but this is the little bubble that she travels in. And it lights up. It lights up. Now, it's coming off as purple on screen, but it is pink. movie because it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The movie started, and we just took an Uber to there. And the Uber driver, because I was dressed all in my little green wicked. That's what I was dressed in, as my, because I have the pink one and I have the green one also. I was dressed all up in my green wicked stuff, and the driver goes, "Oh, I guess you're gonna go see Wicked." And I said, "Well, yeah." And he was saying that he was trying to get his 6-year-old daughter to watch Wicked, and she wasn't interested. And I started to think that these movies, I don't think are for children. I don't think that children that age would get into it. I mean, I could be wrong, some kids might, but I think it's a little more complex than The Wizard of Oz was. So I don't know if children that young would understand. I mean, it does have talking animals and everything, and of course that is cool, but I don't think kids that young would get into it. And I told him, I said, "Has she watched The Wizard of Oz before?" He goes, "Well, kind of." I'm like, "Well, let her watch The Wizard of Oz first, and then maybe she'll get into the Wicked movies." That's what I thought anyway. I was just thinking about this, that can you go overboard in merchandise? I honestly think that you can, because there was a lot of things that I still want that I saw online, but I think I have enough Wicked stuff. I really do. I wanted the tin, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the stuff that I got, and I don't have any more room in this room for any more Wicked stuff. I thought about getting the Wicked makeup from Ulta, but I'm like, I think it's is it Rimmel? Maybe it's Rimmel. No, it's REM makeup from Ulta that's Wicked, and I think each set was $65. And I'm like, am I going to use it or just have it? I'm going to have it set just like all this other stuff is. But I'm thinking about it. Does anybody else collect stuff? I'm a collector of many things. Okay, I collect a lot of stuff, but I think if I were to get the makeup, I would want to use it, so then it wouldn't be a collector's item anymore. So I don't know. I think if I'm thinking about it like that, I'd have to buy it and keep it with the rest of the stuff if I wanted it as a Wicked collectible. So I don't know. Like I said, this video is completely lo-fi. It's just us talking about the movie that I waited for Wicked, the movie, forever, because I knew that they had it in the works, but it took like 10 years to get it made. And then after I saw last year's, I waited. I knew this one was coming out, and I waited so patiently. And as soon as the tickets went on sale, I bought them, and we got tickets. Oh my God, we got probably the best tickets for viewing. It was right in the center of the theater, and our theater, it like raises up. So we were like eye level at the screen right in the middle. And I think that makes a lot of difference when you see a movie, because if you're eye level with them and you're right in the center, you kind of feel like you're in the movie, and I thought it made a big difference. I'm just trying to think of all the different things that I can tell you about the movie that this one I didn't know the ending, but I mean, I wanted to have some surprises, and this movie does. It is very, it's so good. I can't even tell you. The one thing about our theater, though, that when something happened in the movie, the seats vibrated. I don't know if that's for every theater, but this one, the seats vibrated when there was something close your